Hello everyone, this is Ojo Emmanuel and you're welcome to the JILBOTIcs Classroom. Today we'll be going through how to read resistor color codes. Okay, remember in our previous class we calculated the resistance that we are going to need for our LED. Okay, the resistance we are going to need for it to be in to keep our LED in a good working condition. Okay, so now how do we get a resistor that has this exact value of resistance? That's what we are going to be looking at in this video, and it is tagged how to read resistor color codes. So now color codes, if you pick your resistor, you'll notice that you probably or most likely not find any number on it. The only things you see on your resistor are colors. Okay, you only see colors on your resistors, and these colors, they are means of knowing the values of your resistor. They are means of knowing the resistance of your resistor. Okay, so now I'll be going through that. So now the resistance of a resistor can be determined by checking the color codes on it, like I said. So these colors, they are also called bands. So each color is a band. You get that? Okay, so now each band, that is each color you see on a resistor, has its own numerical value. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay, so now here we are going to be classifying resistors into two types based on their color codes. So you have the 4-band resistor and the 5-band resistor. So now, what do I mean by 4-band resistor? The 4-band resistor has 4 colors on it. You can see on the left, that's 4 colors on it: red, violet, brown, and gold. You can see that. We also have the 5-band resistor. It has 5 colors on it. You can see brown, black, orange, then brown. Okay, so now note the type of resistor you have in your kit. You have the 4-band resistor in your kit. You can check that, the 4-band resistor in your kit. Okay, but the reason why I'm explaining the 5-band resistor is in case you find them elsewhere, you won't be confused. Okay, so now remember I said each color has its own numerical value. So this is it. This is the color code chart. You can see that black, the value of black is 0, brown is 1, red is 2, orange is 3, yellow is 4, green is 5, blue is 6, violet 7, gray 8, white 9. So you can easily know this. Remember your electromagnetic radiation, or you necessarily don't need to stress yourself. You can just print this out to be very useful. You can also see the multiplier. The multiplier is simply 10 raised to power the value. You can see that for violet, the multiplier is 10 raised to power the value, which is 7, 10 raised to power 7. Okay, the tolerance too. You can see the tolerance there. Okay, so now your resistor has no polarity. You know that it has no positive and negative. The two sides, you can connect them in any way. Okay, so now if you want to read the value of your resistor, how do you place the resistor? Where do you start from? You might want to ask, where do you start from? Okay, you can see it here. This is an example of a 4-band resistor. You can see. Now look at the first color, red, and look at the last color, gold. You can see the gap between the first color and the second one, which is violet, is smaller than the gap between the brown color and the gold color. So it means anywhere you have more space is the last point. Okay, so now you start from the other side. Hope you understand that. Okay, so now you can see gold and brown. So brown has more space from gold than red has um from violet. Hope you get that. And mostly for 4-band resistor, the last colors are mainly gold, silver, so you can also use that to know your orientation. Okay, so now an example on 4-band. How do you know the resistance of a 4-band resistor? So we are going to start now. Okay, remember the orientation. You know how to place your resistor now when you want to read the color code. Okay, so now we start with red. The first color is red. You can see it there. Band number. I use the table to explain this. You can see the chart at the bottom for easy reference. Okay, so now band number, the first number is red. What is the value? That's 2 on the chart. Okay, so you write down 2. Okay, so now the second color is what? Violet. What's the value on the chart? That's 7. You write down 7. Then the third color or the third band is called the multiplier. Note that the third band of a 4-band resistor is called the multiplier. So now, what is the third color? That's brown. Okay, what is the multiplier of brown? That's times 10 raised to power 1. So you multiply what you have written by 10 raised to power 1, and that's it. Okay, and the last color is gold. The last color of this type of resistor is the tolerance. You can see, so gold has a tolerance of plus or minus 5%, so you add it to it. Okay, hope you understand that. So now the tolerance, what the tolerance means is that this particular resistor, it might necessarily not give you the exact value, but it will give you a value between this range and that range. So that's what the tolerance is for. Okay, so now to get the exact value, to get that range, okay, you are going to find 5% of your answer. Remember, 27 times 10 raised to power 1 is 270. So 5% of 270 is what? 13.5, right? And remember, it is plus or minus. So you minus 13.5 from 270, that is 256.5. And also you add 13.5 to 270, that's 283.5. So now this particular resistor can have a value between 256.5 ohms and 283.5 ohms. Okay, so now that's it. So now for a 5-band resistor, you can see the same thing is applicable. You can see the gap, the orientation, the gap between orange and brown is wider. So that will be the last part. Okay, so that is the same as that of the 4-band. Okay, let us go through how you can get that quickly. So now you can see the resistor there. The first color is brown. Brown is 1. Second is black. Black is 0. Third is black. Black is 0. Fourth is orange. Orange is 3. Then 5. The fifth one is brown. Okay, so now in this case, brown is 1. You write down 1. Black, the second color, is 0. You write down 0. Then note, remember in the 4-band resistor, the third color is the multiplier, but that is not the case in the 5-band resistor. In the 5-band resistor, the fourth color is the multiplier. Okay, so now you just write down the first 3 colors, the values of the first 3 colors. Then the fourth color will be the multiplier. Okay, so now brown first, the value is 1. You write down 1. Then the second one is black. The value is 0. You write down 0. The third one is black. The value is 0. You write down 0. Then the fourth one is the multiplier for the 5-band resistor. So what is the multiplier of orange, which is the fourth color? That's times 10 to the power 3. So now do that. What is the answer? That's 100,000 ohms. So the last color is the tolerance. I already explained that, which is brown. So the tolerance of brown on the chart is plus or minus 1%. So what is 1% of 100,000? That's 1,000. So you minus 1,000 from 100,000, and then you add 1,000 to 100,000. So it means this particular resistor has a value that range from 99,000 and 101,000. So if you have this type of resistor, a resistor that has the same color code as this, and the value does not fall between these two values, the value does not fall between this range, then probably their resistor is faulty, because the manufacturer has already tested the minimum and the maximum before writing out before adding that color to it as the tolerance. Okay, so now with this explanation, what we can take from that is that resistors have standard values, and 277.78, what we got from the previous tutorial cannot be gotten directly. So we pick a standard resistor that is close to that. You can use the 270 ohms resistor, and you can use the 220 ohms resistor. That is the one you have in your kit, 220 ohms. So it will work well too. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. I remain Ojo Emmanuel. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you have any question on this, you can ask on the platform provided by JILBOTIcs. Bye for now.